Yes.
I will say this: Tupac to me doesn't have "It was all a dream" verse in the world. You know, like a juicy verse. You know what I mean? Like a big. That's just for the sake of comparison, but like he don't have a whole verse like. Excuse me.
Blessings.
He don't have a whole verse like like a my name is Ho H to the O. Like he don't have that. Like when you think of someone who's not a part of the hip hop culture or a fan, like can they just start spitting a Tupac verse?
No.
No, maybe
Very
a hook,
complex.
maybe a keep your head up or something like that, or a California Love, something like with that. They know the song, but you don't really start getting into his verse like.
Nah, you might know the I won't deny it. Yeah, you might know like a little hook or something.
That's what I'm saying. You know something, but you can't spit like. There's people who never listen to rap at all, and they can spit the whole Biggie song. You know what I mean?
Right,
like
juicy or something like
that.
And
I know
to be honest, the people that don't know hip hop, what they could sing is sadly enough whatever's recent. I feel like now you talk about hip hop, like there's nobody that's gonna like just spit out fucking some Biggie shit. They're gonna be like, oh, I know fucking Logic and like Flow Rider and.
But I will say, Pac don't get his flowers for that though, because we talk about the Wayne setting the mold of quantity and quality, and like he was on drugs too. Like Pac had a lot of music out in his time. Like Pac was working. Pac was in the stew before that was popular to be on camera in the stew.
He was like on his Wayne, like.
That's what I'm saying. He was doing it before Wayne was doing Gucci or any of these people that just was making mad music. Like Pac always had shit. That dude had at least 3-4 albums worth of solid music after he died, like straight through. Like they unreleased music.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pac, man. And shout out to the Pac down south, man.
Get your money, man.
Get your money, man. Hold up. Let's ask this question, I guess. If quarantine, if the world doesn't open up really in that way, is he gonna hold on to it to October to make it that, or is he gonna still release it in summer?
I feel like he's gonna have one. He probably have a few banger singles. And
he's him, and it don't matter.
Things out, yeah. Well, that's true.
But it does.
I feel like it's him. It
does because Drake has been actively on tour since he came out. Like he's been touring for 10 years straight. Like he's never taken a break.
What pisses me off is that whatever next shit he drops is gonna be fire, and we gonna give this shit the pass.
I feel you. But I'm not a Drake, like, obviously Drake did what he did, and everybody's a Drake fan to a degree. I know half of his music by heart. But I'm saying, his last two ain't really been, for me at least, they didn't really stick. Like, the View shit and the More Life playlist, like, they was fire. Don't get it twisted. Like, there was a lot of heat on there, but it was over 20 songs, 18, 20 songs, and stuff that, like, didn't, to me, have a purpose the way Take Care did, or Nothing Was the Same, or Thank Me Later. Like, I don't know. It don't have like a vision almost. Like the rollouts and the content online got vision. It's all like mystique and Drake could do what he wants and flash it. But like, I don't know. I'm not seeing, like, I need the concept from him. We haven't really gotten a Drake concept album in a while.
That's a fact. I mean, I can see that.
And at that level, these legends do that. Like Astro World concept, even if, I'm not saying like Travis Scott's the biggest rap legend, but he's proven to be legendary for that reason. Like, Kanye has at the end of the day, comes out with a vision. J. Cole has a vision. Kendrick always has a vision. Like, people that are active, even Hov when he does it, 444, they have a vision.
Oh, of course.
I'm not seeing that with Drake, besides his brand being Drake. Like,
his last one was a flop. Was it Views? I feel like that was the last
one. The last one was the playlist, I thought.
Or Scorpion?
Oh, no, Scorpion. You're right. Scorpion was the last one. You're right. See, look at that. Even how did I forget that? Like Scorpion was good though. Scorpion was better. That to me had a little more fluidity and vision.
And it was and it was a 2-pack. So,
but see that even showed
the 2-packs though. Like I appreciate.
Yeah. Well, it shows
hold the Shakur.
It showed. It does show vision though when you can say, all right, I got 24 songs, but instead of saying it's a playlist or whatever the fuck the semantic that Raps was talking about, just say, all right, I'm gonna give you the first 12 I'm rapping, and the second 12 I'm fucking singing. You know, I had a little more, but the views to me, the views of More Life got lost in the sauce. I don't know.
You can get to it, like I said, prior to anything even happening. I don't care for him when he come out. But
we did say this. I'm gonna at least admit that I said it. I said that it was not going to hinder any type of views on his music when he came out. The content.
I knew that, but I'm not his fans.
Okay, so Tekashi 6ix9ine. We know we reported that he was obviously released early for COVID scare because he has asthma. He's susceptible to the virus, so he's on house arrest. He been doing layers of trolling. He started out with nothing. Then it was like he would make a comment on somebody's live, like Tory Lanez, joking, trolling him, and then it was I'm gonna go live at 3 p.m. on this date, and then it was a billboard in Times Square saying that, and then he went on live, trolling, playing Bad Boys in the background, fucking handcuffs, talking shit, still basically on some suck my dick shit without really being as violent or any type of Treyway gang yelling in between it. Did y'all catch what him on live or the song? He also dropped the song. I'm not gonna name the song. I'm not gonna say go listen. We're not gonna play nothing. But I'm just
I wasn't a part of that. But I did go back and check. His little outburst that he had.
Yeah, I saw. Well, because I wasn't on live, so he broke the live record, IG Live, with 2 million, which we knew was gonna happen.
We knew
that doesn't mean you're a good artist. That has nothing to do with talent.
He was away from trolling for a year and a half. Everybody was waiting for that.
Is there anything to be said about him having the balls to do this?
No, because he had balls to do this the first time around. And now he's even more hid than before. Like, this is quarantine. We're quarantined right now.
Oh, he's going to be quarantined.
And after quarantine, he's still going to be quarantined.
Do you think he can get on a festival stage?
No.
You don't think he can move? You don't think he can move like the president? If he's getting this streaming, this content money, you don't think he can move like the president?
No.
Nah, he can't go on public. He could do it on the big screen though. He could do it from like
obviously unannounced. He can't. I'm not saying like he could have his own concert or a planned show, but you don't think he can run out on stage?
I mean, he on house arrest, right?
When that's lifted, I mean.
Yeah, no, I don't believe.
You think it's a dub for his live performance
safety? There's too much of a safety precaution. Every time you come to a city, the fucking police always got to be on fucking high alert and fucking.
They ain't even trying to deal with that.
You running up tax money because you got a show in our fucking city, like
right.
And also, he can't really perform anything in his own music, yelling anything with a gang. So like, he has to censor his lyrics, change it. But
I don't really see it happening.
He did somewhat apologize. Can that even be accepted?
Anything from him is a troll. Nothing about him is genuine.
He got into a Meek. I thought I'm not gonna lie. I was a little disappointed that Meek fed into it. Meek has been so on top of it, clear-headed about the shit that he's been doing, and shout him out about that baby
because we know Meek come from a certain cloth, and
so it just pissed him off that much that he had to say something.
It's really like you understand, bro. We from that cloth too. Like at the end of the day, like let's talk about it. Like your man snitched. Like I don't give a fuck if niggas kidnapped you or whatnot. You was portraying that image. You was going.
You signed up for it. You signed your name on.
I know plenty of dudes that got snitched on and still ate that time up like it was breakfast. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here with all that. Oh, would you snitch if they was fucking you? Nah, that's part of the game, my guy.
Yeah.
Like, if you know real street dudes give it up.
That was the worst excuse because they fucked my baby mom. How many times did fuck?
Like you let off with the they fucked my baby mom, so I had to snitch. Like nah.
And she in the background in the video.
Nah. I'm not with none of that. I'm not jacking none of that. Listen, like I said, there's real dudes that ate that time, and you knew what you signed up for. You was.
I'm tight. I gave him that view. I'm not gonna lie, because you had to click on the link once. Like I clicked on to look at the visuals, like to see. And
the visuals was all right. Like however they did that in the crib.
They gave the logo at the end. I saw a logo at the end. Like I think whoever produced the visuals was fire, especially to probably be in the house.
But I'm saying whoever they did that in the crib.
Mm-hmm. But
visuals was all right. But like you said, like his whole pleading the fifth, like he just pleading at this time. Like he's trying to get his fans back, and this young generation, they don't care. Like we said time and time, this young generation don't care about that snitching.
Yeah, it's like he's apologizing, but you doubling down on why you did it. Like
it's just like
you're moving in two different directions at the same time.
Now let me ask another controversial question, because he said at 24 years I'm a legend. Does he go down as a legend in hip hop culture because he is the first person to openly, regardless of what you feel about the music or whatever, he's the first person in hip hop culture and history to admit and own being a snitch? Now we've heard about, he's not the first snitch, because there's definitely
not at all.
Definitely other snitches.
But he's the first one to own it, admit it, troll it, and all that.
Own it, admit it, and try to convince us that it's okay.
If no one can ever forget you, are you a legend?
You are Sammy the Bull of rap.
Yeah, Sam in the Boulevard. Let's hold on. Let's give him the out of pocket because we had a couple out of pockets, but this is by far the most one.
That live was crazy.
That live was insane. He really did. And you saw he dropped the website on spot with the merch and all that, like all the shit, the new logos. He had new logos and new chains, and he dropped all that shit instantly.
These kids is buying it up, man.
But we know what type of fan base is buying it up.
That's what it is. But he is his fan base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The kids that would be doing that type of shit or like fucking playing pretend because they're cool in front of other people.
He's playing this victim like he was just a nice kid who just got roped into doing all this stuff and nah, he wanted to do that.
See, until you get smacked in the face.
You know, put it like this, because in my eyes, you ain't never gonna get it past. There ain't nothing you could because you wanted to be a part of that. We ain't choose that for you. No, other people didn't choose that for you. You chose that for yourself.
Do you think he weighed his options and was like, well, shit, my life and my family's life are in danger forever anyways up to this point? Even if, like, before he really snitched, like, when he got indicted. And he was like, you know what, I'm going to just own this shit. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to make me any less safe. Or, you know what I mean? Like, so he's just like, if he didn't have to, I'm not justifying the snitch. I'm just saying at this point, like, he's going to be on tilt even more because, like, he has to live a certain way now under protection anyway. So why not? Why not pop shit?
When you
got your big, I can see that. When you got you're surrounded by people that you can't get.
You wanted to be a part of it, and now you wiping your fucking hands like you ain't have nothing to do with it. To me, how I look at this, like this young man that was just murdered down south while taking a jog.
Yeah.
This is like the father-son duo. This is like the son being like, well, I ain't get out the car and I ain't shoot my gun, so really I ain't have shit to do with this.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We not letting you slide. So we got to give Tekashi that same type of fucking treatment. We not letting you slide.
That's a fact. No, I
understand.
You're nasty. DJs can't play it. You definitely gonna get booed unless you're in a festival white crowd, which I think would be the only crowd because he could sell tickets.
That's acceptable. Yeah, you can't drop that in no club. Nah.
That's the thing, though. Like, it's not even a question if he could still perform live and sell tickets because I think he could sell out an arena right now. Well, not right now because you can't be in an arena together. But I'm saying, like, he could sell out an arena. It's a matter of, like you said, the logistics and the security and the heightened health hazard that goes into it because somebody's going to want to shoot the place up. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. But he could move like the president and still do it. It's possible. There's security measures that he can pay for.
He could come in and come out. Like, he can do 2 joints and then dip real quick. You know what I mean? Like,
and it not be scheduled, right?
Yeah.
Like you could be a surprise. The surprise
on a summer jam real quick.
Yeah. Well, he's getting booed at summer jam. He can't.
You can't come in New York.
Well, that's not the crowd I was talking about. I was talking about Jack Harlow's.